Well, hello everyone, and we meet again. So we have all of you in the same groups, and we have all transitioned to the 605 course. So I hope you were able to get a little bit of rest and relaxation, being that the writing paper was due on Friday night. So had some time to recharge your batteries, and we're off to the next part. So 605 is a little different. The structure is different. We're going to be checking in more or less. There's not a lot of lessons, so this is going to be about you doing your actual research, the intervention plan. You're reflecting each week. All of you are going to be reflecting during about each week and the progress and your insight and what did you discover. All of those things will be done weekly. The main point is data and collecting data and then being able to triangulate it. Remember, you're going to have quantitative data, but remember, this is a qualitative research study, so it's really, really important that you understand that data, hard data is important, but also the surveys and how you monitor the progress of whether it be the students or the particular program or plan that you're implementing. It's important to have that triangulation. So make sure that you take a look at those different examples that are in the capstone resources. But just to get some things started, it's basically the same greetings check-in, just gives you that step-by-step what you need to do. We do have a live session at 6 o'clock. We're going to just do an overview of the syllabus just real quick, making sure that you're using your handbook and textbook because it has a lot of information. Your week 1 deliverables and so forth. So we'll be talking about that this Wednesday night at 6 o'clock. It should not be a long meeting. I would anticipate it being, 30 to 45 minutes. So you can plan for that as well. Remember, we do have that from the last course, the example of the collaborative capstone project. It's always good to look at that because then you can look at their findings. Now remember, I did give some bullet points about that project because there's some things that you don't need to do and to be in light of, just so that you can use specific parts of that research project to help you in writing yours. The online writing lab and APA resources are always available. This is what I'd really like each group to do, is to submit your chapters with the rubrics during this time to the OWL, the online writing lab, just so that you get that feedback about writing structure, verbiage, transitions. Those things will help and really polish up your paper. So I'm going to make it a very strong and needed suggestion that you submit your chapters along with the rubric to OWL. Okay, so I will be continuing to put up announcements. I don't have to put up groups or anything like that because you know what groups that you are in. So I just wanted to share that with you. So in week 1, I'm going to go ahead and open up week 1. Internet's always running slow, but we have our week 1 tasks. So you are chapters 3 and then 5 through 8. So really take a look and read that. You're going to have an opportunity to do that. Look through your capstone handbook again, just so that you have a clear picture of what has to be turned in and the format in which you are turning it in. And we'll go down here. So here are your readings, like I said, chapter 3 and then 5 through 8. Also, you're going to move down here. It says the IRB approval. So every one of the groups, if you got an approval, you got an email. What we're asking you to do is to copy paste that right here in this week 1 approval. So make sure that you're looking right here for that. And then your week 1 reflection journal and check-in. So each of you will be checking in. The intervention expert will be giving insight on the intervention plan and how that's going. And then also the data analysis experts from their conversations will be reflecting on things that they need more information on, or expanding on what the intervention expert was talking about. Now, you might not be starting in on that. You might be starting your intervention plan in the 2nd week, which is fine, but we want to start as soon as possible. And if that's the case, you're still going to be doing a reflection. But that's more about what you're considering before you start, what setup ideas, what are barriers that you might incur, things of that nature. So that's what those check-ins are for, so that we just have a good context. And you'll be doing that right here in this area. Again, we're going to be meeting. The live session isn't in here. It is in the announcements. We'll be meeting this Wednesday at 6 o'clock. And like I said, it'll be 30 to 45 minutes, and we will go over some of the specifics of the syllabus and whatnot. So if you have any questions, reach out to me by text, phone, or email. And most of the setup is just the same. And I look forward to working with you in this term, and look forward to reading and looking at the projects and what your findings really are. You have a great week, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.